Geez. Day 2 of tripping through the alleys. Let's see what we got. I didn't even bring my coffee. I gotta go back in there. Get my coffee and probably another jacket. It's cold out here. Well, it's the Oakland alley. Nothing down here. There was one of those heater systems down the other way of the alley I saw yesterday. I saw it yesterday, but it was stripped out. Like all the two motors were gone. The motor and the squirrel cage motor was gone, and all the wires were gone, and nothing left but the shell, the steel shell. I didn't pick it up. I was like, whatever. So we'll leave it for the people who do want it. But let's see what we get. I guess I could back up a little bit. God, I hope there's no water in it. Let me back up a little bit. Well, I didn't get it. The thing was full of water and it was kind of frozen. The water was a little frozen in there. It's like a big chunk of ice. Some lady came out and asked if I wanted help. She was came out of her car, says she just got off of work and asked to help. And I was like, oh, I got it. No. And then when I was trying to get it in there, the tailgate's so tall, right? The tailgate's so tall that it fell. And I was like, oh yeah, see, ma'am. I was like, I'd hate for somebody like you to get hurt over this. I was like, this is nothing. I'm just gonna leave it. Somebody will pick it up. Trash. Get some trash. Now these are the same alleys I drove down yesterday. So I think Sammy called when I was trying to explain what was happening, so I'm going to explain what's happening. I'm going to cruise up and down the alleys, the same alleys, every day until Thursday, trash day. And we'll just see what we can accumulate, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, of hitting the same alleys. I saw another truck full of scrap. The yards might be open. See if this guy's still here. Yep. Well, yeah, it's less scrap than yesterday. Yards might be open then. There's another truck that was just full of scrap right down the road from me in Oakland Ave, full of scrap, and it sat there for about 5 days, and now it's not there. So, and that guy had less stuff than yesterday, so I'm guessing you didn't even see that over there. So I'm guessing that maybe the yards are open today. What we got? Steel. I might take it. Grab the gloves. What do we got going on? Got a bed frame. Welcome to another alley. So I got those, I guess it was a bed frame, you know, a bed cot frame. Got those. really don't want steel. I honestly don't want steel right now at the moment, but maybe it may be something I have to, you know, build on, I guess. If that's all there is, might just have to build from it. All right, yeah, the next alley. What's going on down here? A lot of people still have their trash cans sitting out. I don't know if that's because they weren't picked up, or was it because they filled it up after it was picked up? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna put you down because I want to listen to some Bob and Tom, so until I find something good, I'll bring you back up.
It might be a record for a 50-year-old.
Bob and Tom. Alright, the next alley. Another concrete paved alley. It's really nice. People own these houses must have the alleys maintained over here. There's some that are just terrible, and there's some that are just nice. Is that dishwasher again? Yeah, dishwasher. Somebody moved it. Somebody moved it out of the way, I guess. Like I said yesterday, if that thing was full on metal, I'd be taking it, but I'm not taking a big old plastic bucket. I mean, even the motor is encased in like a bunch of plastic. Like I said, if you throw something like that out, they look at you crazy. I mean, they accept it so far, but they look at you crazy because, I mean, honestly, you should have about 80% metal to a 20% fluff. You know, when recycling metals at the scrapyard, they want at least 80% of it to be, you know, some kind of metal. Either a ferrous or non-ferrous. And 20% fluff, which is like your plastic, your wood, your rubber, vinyl, whatever. I think at one time, like 10 years ago, I think it was like around, I mean, 50-50. But now, you know, it's about 80-20. Well, there's nothing down this alley except that dishwasher again, which honestly surprised somebody did not take it. I'm surprised somebody did not take it, but like I said, man, you drop it off at the yard, even if it is full of like small bits and pieces, they look at you like, what are you doing, man? That thing's all plastic, is what, you know, you can just read their minds already, you know, you just read their minds. I mean, the only thing metal on that thing is a small portion of the front door, whatever copper wires are running through it, and that motor, a little bit of brass. The rest of it's all plastic. alley, please. Sure, good. Right, people. Next alley. All right, I'll bring you up if I find something good. All right. Yep, this might be the last alley before I go back to that washer and try it one more time. So far, not a whole lot so far. It is what it is. I just thought it'd be kind of neat to go out on a daily trip through the same alleys and see what, see what gets dropped off out here or put out back. I'll say that, put out back. Oh shoot, shit. Big holes. We got some big holes. We got big holes, everybody. Alright, I'm gonna put you down. I got another sneeze coming. I think we got us a dehumidifier here. Let's see. What is that? What is that? Sharp. Yep. Got some handles on it. Alright. Follow the red brick road. Just follow the red brick road, everybody. Alright, the last alley. Before we take our Rizide onto 10th Street and head back to the house. Like I said, I might ride by the that washing machine again. But the dang thing is heavy, man. The dang thing is heavy. Front loader, no joke. It's got to be full of water. Well, there was some water coming out of it when I dropped it, but maybe I could tilt it up some more. Whew. We got it that time. It's back in there. Whew. I tried to dump the water out and there wasn't really any water in it. The damn washer's just that heavy. It's a heavy mug. Whew. That wore me out, man. Whoa. All right then. Well, let's head home. Yeah, it's not a bad little chunk of steel right there in that washer. I don't know if I'll take it apart or not. Honestly, I should take it apart. Why not? You know? Why not take it apart? There might be money inside it. That's the only reason why I'm thinking about taking it apart. It's not because I'm wanting the wires and the motors and the cast aluminum out of it. I'm thinking there might be some money in it. And it might just be a quarter or a dime or a penny, but it's the only reason why I'm thinking about taking it apart is money. Because sometimes there could be some dollar bills in there, or even more than dollar bills. All right, well, I don't know if you saw that little trailer. It was full of scrap the other day too. I don't know if he pulled it to the yard or had somebody, or if he was just collecting it. Well, I gave all my scrap away. That was a trip, man. I could have swore I gave Maddie about $170 worth of scrap, and he said after he got it all processed, it was almost $400, and what he needed was to buy a phone. So he got his phone, but his phone's acting up already. Which is all good. Matty's a good dude. He needed, you know, he can use the money. Not saying he needed the money. Who don't need money? Everybody needs money, you know. That's why millionaires keep becoming millionaires, because they need that money. That's why, you know, poor folk keep working, because they need that money. That's why they keep hustling. They need that money. That's why they keep robbing, because they need that money. Everybody need money. But Matty, he's a biological father of 2, and then he has 2 stepchildren. So that was actually pretty good, you know. When he said he got about 4 hundos out of that pile, you know, he spent about 150 on his phone, and you know, the rest can go to the fam. That's awesome. It's awesome, Matty Scraps. He keeps thanking me, man, and you're welcome, dude. You're totally welcome. You've been a good friend to me, man, you know, the last few years. So that's what I like to do, man. I like to help my boys out. We're home.